Hello everybody, my name is Qasim Taha and today I'll be uh, showing you how to make a base 10 to base 2 binary converter. So let's just start. First things first, I'm just going to open a folder. We'll make our project. There you go. It's going to be called binary converter, and here we already have a file called base 10 to base 2.py. So you can just name your folder, name your file, then add .py, so it's actually going to be a Python file, sorry. We're just gonna clear our terminal because there's a little too much going on right now, and we just have like a basic program print hello world. So if you want to run your program in VSCode, you can just run without bugging. And here it just prints out hello world. Right now we don't need a hello world. We need a base 10 to base 2 converter. So first things first, we should add an input. So we're going to do x, this will be our input variable, equals input, and in brackets, and that will be a function that will read anything in the console. Right now, right? Awesome. The program will read this and it will assign x to Qasim. You probably guys already know that, so let's continue. Problem is, it will read it as a string value, but we need to read it as an integer, so we're just gonna cast it or parse it. I'm gonna just say parse it into a integer value. So that's how we do it. And we also need to tell the user what he needs to do. So we're just gonna write, please enter a base 10 number. So no like fractions or whatever. And it can just be 1, 2, 9, and 0. Here we go. Now we need to have two other variables for our converting for our converting process. So we're just gonna have a second variable called y equals 0, and in a list we're gonna call it result equals, and then you could just have a blank array or list. So I'll be showing you guys how I'll be converting it. So we're just gonna be we're gonna have it like how I usually do it, which is I'm gonna divide and find the remainder of. So I'll just show you guys how we'll do it. So imagine our number is 6 and we need to convert it to a binary. So it's really simple. We're just going to do 6 divided by 2, which is base 2. And we're going to find the result, which is going to be 3. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3. There's no remainder. So we're just going to have a remainder, none. Then, if we want to divide 3 divided by 2, it's going to be 1 remainder 1, because 3 divided by 2 don't go into each other. The closest one is 2 times 1, remainder 1. Second is we need to now do 1 divided by 2. It's going to be 0. So here we stop. Remainder 1. Then if we imagine this is our first digit, and this is our second digit, and this is our third digit, then we just put it like this, and that will be our binary value. So base 2, that will be our binary value, but we can just proof check this. So this is going to be 2 to the power of 0, and it's going to be times 0, so we'll just end as 0. Then 1 to the power of 1, so 2 to the power of 1 times 1, that will just be 2. And then 1 to the 2 to the power of 2 is going to be 4. And as you can see, 4 plus 2 plus 0 is equal to 6 base 10. So really easy. Don't sweat it. We're just going to do this, and we're going to make this in Python. This whole process. And It may seem daunting, but it's really easy. So let's just go back to the Python IDE. So here we're gonna make a while loop, or you can make a for loop, whatever you want. I'll do a while loop for me, it's easier. And we're gonna make it x will be greater than or equal to 1. We're gonna add a colon, and we're gonna actually write our code. So the first thing we need to do is we're gonna need to find the remainder, and that's why we have a y. So y is equal to x remainder 2, and then that will be a remainder. Then we can just add this to our list by doing result.append, and then we write y, and then it will add this to the list or array. Then we need to divide so we can keep on finding the other remainder. So then we're just going to do x is equal to x divided by 2. Then that will be everything. Now we just print out the results. Alright, here we go. Now let's run it. Let's see what problem we have. Oh yeah, my bad. Oh, that was my fault. Ignore this. This is just because I wrote cost in here. So let's enter a base 10 number. We're going to write 6 and see what it outputs. Whoa, what's that? It's a fraction. So here, this is very simple. Over here, we didn't specify it to become an integer. So it's really simple. All we need to do is just parse it, and that'll be all good. Now, let's run it again and see if that fixed it. There you go. And now it's gonna be 0, 1, 1. But you might be saying, wait, it's not 1, 1, 0 like we saw here. 0, 1, 1. But as I showed you over here, let me just pull it up. As I showed you here, we start from the bottom up. So how will we do that in Python? Luckily, Python has this neat function called reverse. So you can just write result, result dot reverse. Alright guys, dot reverse, and then it will just reverse the list and we'll be good. So let's just run that again. Alright, number 6 here. That'll be 110. Here we go. This is the binary number. And then we can just added. And you might be saying, whoa, I don't like these commas and brackets. Well, you can easily remove these. Just go here in the result where you printed the result and just put a star here and run it again. And here we go. And that's how you convert base 10 to base 2 easily. It wasn't that hard. You had like 2 math operations and a while loop. So this is how you convert base 10 to base 2 in Python. So, thank you.